Casey, you're about to lose me. I'm going.
No, So on number 3, Ashton, stay with me. So I'm gonna write my vertex. So it is -2, 3. Does everybody understand that? That's like your little starting point. Now you're gonna use that in your formula. But instead of a -2, what do we have to put? Remember, it's always opposite for our x value. So it's gonna be x what? Plus 2, and then plus 3. That looks
a different
good.
thing than yours.
That looks, what?
Much different than yours.
Yeah, it is. Mine is yesterday's paper.
Oh.
Yours is your paper. And do y'all have some that are the same answer again? No?
Yes.
Yes. No.
Mine? Yes.
Nope, none of them are the same. None of y'all's are the same answer.
Is that
Stretched, is it?
I can. How do you see if it's stretched? Hold on.
Oh, you go up and go up to.
You're gonna need to count on yours. Let me show you yours. Let me put it up here. This is yours. Ashton, this is yours. So like, do I go up 1 and over 1? Or do I go up 2 and over 1?
Up 2 and over 1.
So what does that mean it was stretched by? A factor 2. Now look, y'all, it doesn't go up 2 and over 1 every time, right? Because it's not a straight line. You can just see the first time, what does it do? It goes up 2 and over 1. Does that make sense? You can only do that the first time. So, do y'all get y'all's answer on that one? Everybody's good? Y'all quit giving answers. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, next one. This one's a difficult one. All right.
I like it. Wait, ours ain't multiple choice.
No, I'm on the top one. Okay, and we've only got 5. Okay, yeah, y'all don't have this one at all. Okay, everybody looking up here? So I'm gonna write my formula real quick. They usually put an f of x. I like y. Okay. Now, guess what? Your h and your k are your vertex. So what do I put for those? Let me write that part. Is everybody okay so far?
We have
This
to know
is
that formula?
yeah, this is vertex form. We're moving on from it today, sadly. So today's where it kind
We did
of
this?
changes. Yeah, we've done this. We've done this twice.
Oh, this
Y'all
is what
told me it
everything
was
else
easy.
is in.
Huh?
This is the same thing everything else is doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's vertex form. So I'm gonna write my formula with those h and k's. So it's x minus 7. That's my x value. And what's my y value? Minus 3. Does everybody understand why?
Yes.
Because that should be a minus 7, and then that is a negative 3. Remember, we always kind of do opposite on the x. Does that make sense? What's wrong with this? This is almost my answer. Almost.
You
You have to find A. Yo, mine is different. Mine is different than yours. Don't put mine.
There you go.
I was like, I'm
I
messing
thought
up.
you said you
No.
did a formula.
Mine
I
I
was
was doing it.
Now the formula
Already
is,
did it.
you put your x and y. Real quick, change your x and y. Okay? Sorry, I need to make sure to say that. Yeah, I'm not giving y'all the answers. Y'all have to find yours. Okay, is everybody good so far? Now, we have to figure out A. What else did they give us? An x and a y. Yours is different though, right? So what am I going to do with my x and y? How about I plug them in? So, I'm going to say -2. Yours is not -2.
Ours is 0.
Oh, right, I forgot to write 8. That's 8 minus 7. I hope that goes to 1 for y'all as well.
It does.
Okay, because it has every time for us so far. -2 equals, that goes to 1a minus 3. How do I solve my a? Yours should go away to 1a as well.
Plus 3.
Add 3 on mine. I don't know what you do on yours. So I get a is 1.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Okay. So I plugged in my y, which was -2. I plugged in my x, which was 8. What is 8 minus 7? 1, and 1 squared is 1, so it goes to 1a.
Oh, it's supposed to be 5 minus 4.
Okay, so I add 3. Anyway, I get a is 1. Now, y'all, now my answer instead of a, what do I write? 1. Or yeah, you write yours, whatever your a is. Mine is 1. You don't have to write the 1, but.
Is it
So
5 plus 4 or 5 minus 4?
On
On
yours,
ours,
it's 5 minus 4. It should go to 1.
This one.
You're 1A. I'm not saying A is 1, I'm saying right here. So it should be, what is it, A minus 4 over there? Yeah, and what do you have on the right side? 0. So then what do you do to solve for A?
Move it so it's 4.
Add 4. There you go. There's your A.
So, and then you write the y equals.
And so then, this is your answer. I just changed, I put, instead of A, I changed my A back to 1. That's my answer, right there. But make sure you understand that that's a tough problem. Like, there would be, on your test, because like, one of each of these is probably, this is like the first few questions on your test right here. Like, these 5 questions.
So that's the answer to that.
That's the answer to that one. All it wanted was the equation of the parabola. Alright, I'm not doing this number 5. I'm about to do one like your number 5. Okay, can I erase this? Yes? I hope we're good. Alright, your number 5. Then we're moving on to today's stuff. Let me find it. This one is not so bad. This one says, let me zoom here. What is the rate of change between A and B? Y'all, what is the rate of change?
The amount of changes.
It's the slope, basically, Jimmy. Those extra, I gave them to Hannah Catherine. Did she make copies? So I can give you one if you want to go make copies of it. And here it is. Like if you want to make a copy, and you can just bring this. It just says this is the extra review. You can just bring it to class when you come. Like you don't have to bring it back to me right now. And you can copy the answers, whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Y'all, rate of change. What is rate of change? Is just your slope. How much does it go up and over? So it goes up 1, 2, 3, and it goes over 1. So my rate of change is 3. 3 over 1.
Up 3 over 1.
I got that one right.
Or they just put 3. But anyway, is everybody okay with that one?
I got it right.
I'm missing Emma and Paulette. That's it. Haley. She wasn't here.
She said she'll be back to school tomorrow. She'll
Yeah,
be
she's
feeling
having issues right now.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I don't think I saw her.
We got kids combos now.
So I've got Haley.
Monday was what?
Tuesday with a doctor.
I've got Paulette.
Oh, it's screen anxiety.
Y'all don't let me forget about Haley and Paulette Kane's thing because I need to. I haven't checked their grades.
So we got 2 kids combos now.
Why do you have 2 kids? Come on.
She ain't been here to get one. Hey,
Oh.
you've never been here.
I just.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying don't let me forget because when she comes back, I might be done passing those out.
Oh my god.
How'd you get on this, guys?
I asked for them. I emailed them. I just emailed them.
They post pictures like that.
They just send them in the mail to you?
No, I had to go pick them up.
Picture of that, or a picture of them and-
Okay. Are we ready to move on?
Now I got 2 kids combos.
All right, are y'all done? Y'all want to pass them up or do y'all need a minute?
Up.
I was acting like I was paying attention to
They
it.
keep it a lot of fries, but like one,
I saw it. That's how you do it.
2 chicken tenders.
That's you want free kids?
Yes, I want them.
Okay.
2.
Stretch factory.
Pass them up. Pass them up.
How do we feel about this?
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
I'm gonna go there.
We're done for the day.
Yay.
Would it be easier to just go inside or go? Would it be easier?
I don't.
Inside or drive through? So how you do?
Not with a certificate, but I just buy them.
So
And
can you
I
test
think
on
during
this?
the drive-through, I would just mention, hey, I have a certificate.
Hey, I have this little certificate thing for a free kids meal combo, a kids combo.
get free food anyways if you want to.
It's like 2 nuggets, strips, fries, and a small
And your
baby.
baby's week.
And you get a bread with it.
Okay.
You used to get a bread. You're supposed to get a bread with it. You get a bread with it.
I don't think I used to get a bread way back in the broke days.
I just treat myself in prison so I get bed and have one bed. That's the smartest way to do it.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
Next up, here we go.
Hey,
we got?
We have, I have no idea. Let me see. I think I've got it written down right here. 2.
Yeah.
It's because y'all listen. Please don't think, oh, it's an easy day. Why do we only have 2 problems?
It's too hard.
Because it's difficult. So that means you
No,
pay
it's two
attention.
problems, that's okay.
It is not too difficult. It's just 2 problems because we only can handle so much at a time. Okay? Now, y'all, everybody look. Oh, Elena, are you still making the same thing for Friday that you had planned on?
I am.
Okay. Because I might need to change something.
Now,
and
I
add-
might need to add something to it. I don't know.
Oh, you
After
can.
maybe selling our both of me and Shirley's stuff. So,
That's fine.
okay.
Yeah, I have Adeline has some stuff that she's selling. I put it on. I'm trying to do like a little advertisement to let people know. I didn't write yours
So
yet
how many
because
do you think I need to make? Because one bag makes 8 bagels. But I'm thinking like,
people would probably buy like little sets.
and I'm only selling like 2 for $5.
Yeah.
Like to me,
So maybe I don't know.
or like 3 just in case, because it's not like I'm not gonna eat them.
Yeah, I would think. I think so. Yeah, maybe do that. But I need to write that. I need to put yours on there because I didn't because I hadn't talked to you yet.
So that would be like 24. So that'd be fine.
Oh, that'd be a lot. Yeah, that'd be good.
We're like 3 batches. So.
Yeah.
Then even like, can they be in just brown paper bags?
Absolutely. Do y'all have? I have brown paper bags if you need them, like lunch
I
sacks.
don't have brown paper bags.
You don't? I think. Remind me of if I will try to remember to bring. You know those lunch sacks? I think I've got like a whole pack of them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We used to have a lot, and then we just like toss them because we never use them. I'm like,
Yeah.
we need them now.
So I might get because all you need is 12.
Ma'am?
All you would need is 12.
Yeah, 12.
So I think I'll see. You're talking about like just the little lunch size because you can put 2. Yeah. Yep. I'll try to remember to bring this tomorrow. Okay, here we go, y'all. This is what you learned. This is vertex form. Everybody pay attention. This is what you already learned, Tanner. Okay. Y'all learned vertex form. Now, we're going to learn one more form, and it's called standard form. All right, so I'm going to write what standard form. It's also, huh?
So we don't have to do it at center form.
Okay, yeah, you're going to have to, I'm going to give you problems either in vertex form. There's, huh?
What do you need 4 dots for?
I don't know. Okay. So your first few problems on your test, whenever we finally have that, would be vertex form probably. Then it's going to go to standard form. You have to know it. All right, here's what standard form looks like. I'm putting y equals, what are they probably going to put? F of x equals, okay?
It just said chicken day.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
That is what standard form looks like. Look, they both have an x squared, right? Because these are quadratics. Ashton, you getting all this? Gets a little bit harder today.
You got it down.
Alright, so you can't tell where this one moved at all. I don't know if it moved left, right, up, or down. I have no idea. Does everybody understand that? When it's in vertex form, I can tell you exactly how to graph it right then and there. When it's in this form, I can't. Okay?
Now you can your calculator.
So, yes. Now, they do it with graphing calculator. If you would like for me to show you without it as well, I sure can, and I probably will. But they start out in the book, first problem uses the graphing calculator. Here we go. It says, what are the, I'm going to give you an equation, and I'm going to write all these things down that we have to find. So let me write this first. 2x squared plus 8x minus 2. Here's all the things they want to know. See how this looks different than our yesterday's? It's a quadratic equation. What they did was they distributed, is what they've done. Okay? So, anyway, here's this. This is what they want to know. They want to know, shocking, it's the same thing, the vertex. They want to know, the axis of symmetry, which is easy once you have the vertex. They want to know, is it a max or min? And what is it?
Probably min.
Okay? And then they want to know the range. Why did they not ask for the domain? Because the domain, every time, is all real numbers. So they don't want to know the domain. Huh? You can't zone out.
I can't
You
help it.
leave for just a second from paying attention and you have no idea what's going on. You cannot zone out.
It gets so monotone and it's just.
I'm not monotone. Am I monotone?
I was at the
No, it
No,
just
not really.
Y'all quit talking about people on my video. Okay, look, here we go. I'm going to press y equals because they have y equals. Can y'all see that? Is that better? Okay, I'm going to clear out what I had yesterday.
2.
And I'm going to do 2x squared plus 8x. Does anybody need to grab a calculator real quick?
I use yours.
Well, you can grab one of those for now. I got to use mine.
Can I come up?
Uh-huh. You already have a question.
Yes. This is what mine does when you square it.
Yes, that's just fine.
Okay, so
Yep,
why
that's
is yours,
just.
why is yours in like a
Now I get the answer to your
I don't know. But as I type, it does that. It like makes it a big space. Okay, so you're typing that in, and then what are we gonna
Can
press?
I have your attention, please? If you will be playing varsity basketball this year for the boys team, meet me in the gym at 10:40. Boys varsity basketball.
It is a few minutes early out of class. You know,
5 minutes early.
5 minutes early. Okay, press graph.
Graph.
All right, so we are graphing. Yay, there it is. Now, that's not, okay, very good. So we will go ahead and circle min, and I still have to find it. Now, I'm going to show you two ways, I don't know.
Let's just do one.
Yeah, I'm just going to show you this thing first. Okay, is everybody good with this? I'm going to show you this.
Going down.
Yeah, it's a minimum,
But
because
it's max, it
a max you can be at the top. The minimum you can be at the bottom. See how if I was standing in there, I would be at the bottom.
So let's say like it went down, but it didn't go like
Look,
past the
Mine
line.
makes it easy.
this is a max, this is a
Mine
min.
makes it crooked.
There's no switch in between.
Tyler,
A max you're at the top, a min you're at the bottom. Let's say if I was standing on the vertex, would I be at the top or bottom of this
You
one?
be at the top of it.
So that's the max. If I was standing on my vertex, would I be at the top or the bottom?
The minimum.
The bottom
You're
instead
climbing
of
up it though.
bottom. I said bottom.
Won't go.
Bottom was
I
the
remember
minimum.
Tyler was saying that.
Hey, boys. Alright, now I need the actual numbers. So what do I have to do?
Second table.
Second table. I'll show you another way later that we have to learn. We have to. Second table. Now, how in the world do I find where the vertex is? You can
You go to the 0 where it repeats.
Okay, you can look for a pattern, or look at your graph. I think it's gonna be, where does it look like it's over at? Maybe -2 or something? Let me look at my table. See where it repeats? Does everybody see where it repeats? Do y'all see? It's -2, -8, -10, -8, -2. Could y'all figure out that it's at -2, -10 by
Wait.
just looking at your table?
Your x says x equals -2. My x says x equals 0.
Scroll up. You gotta scroll up and down and find where it is. Find where it repeats. Let me see what they tell you. They say
It's 2 -10.
the symmetry. You're looking for the symmetry of y values. Where does your y value repeat? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see where it goes from -8 to -10 back to -8? That's where you're looking for. That means this right here is your vertex. I will show you another way in a little while to do this.
Wait, why is
Can
it
we
that?
do it
Why
now?
is it
Can
that
we do it now? It's not
Because it's in
easier
the
when you
middle
go
of the
ahead.
ones that repeat.
Okay, we can do that in just a second.
Oh.
Okay, I will show you on this problem as well. If you're looking for where it repeats, I'm about to show you another way, y'all. Just give me a minute. I will show you.
That number's only like mentioned once.
Yeah,
So that's right.
and then it repeats around it. Like if you follow it up and down.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you're looking for, is that symmetry. That means my vertex is -2, -10. I'm ready to write every other answer now. What is my axis of symmetry?
2.
X equals -2. Wrong. Do you understand why? But its axis of symmetry is always the x value.
Okay.
It's always your x values. What's it symmetrical around?
And
That
then
x value.
y equals -10.
And then your minimum is your y value. Very good. Y equals -10. That is my minimum value. That's as low as it goes. So then your range, you just have to know what sign to put. If that's your minimum, then you're gonna stay bigger than that.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
Yep, we did this already. We
So
did this
minimum
for 2 days.
points to the Y.
The minimum, oh, you can think of that, the minimum points to the number.
Yeah, but it has to be equal to.
Yeah, the minimum does point to the number.
Always equal to.
The minimum eats the Y, the maximum eats the minimum.
So how do we find out on the calculator?
Okay, so if y'all are ready for that, I really think this is, let me see if we learned
Going
this.
up, it's minimum.
Hold on.
Going down, it's maximum,
Yes.
which is stupid.
Yeah. It's
Okay, since y'all,
ever go back, go back.
No, it's just bigger and bigger.
give me just a second, I'm trying to see.
Tanner.
Okay,
I would have my hands in that, because I don't want that
Good.
Somebody there.
yeah, I'll show you. Alright, so press your graph button. Everybody press graph.
I just cleared my water.
Okay, go type it back in. He wants to know, how do you find your vertex without using the table? So I'm going to show you. Your calculator will do it. We've graphed it. Is everybody good with this? Now, you are going to do some calculations. The first thing you have to know is that a maximum or a
A
minimum?
minimum.
Because you're going to have to tell your calculator, hey, I want you to find the minimum. That's what you're about to tell it. Okay, so you got this typed in. Now, you're going to, no, not yet. Okay, I'll wait.
Just go back to your Y.
Yeah, just press Y equals and type that same thing back in. We're going to do the same problem, just so we can make sure we got this. Are we ready?
Yep.
So everybody press second trace. That means second calculate. I am about to calculate.
Where's Trace at?
It's by graph. It's by graph. It's second calculate. Very good. Y'all already told me this was a minimum. I'm going to calculate my minimum. So press 3 or whatever. Now, here's the thing. Wait, everybody. Let me get you on the same page. Your calculator needs you to pick some points so it can average the minimum. I need everybody to pay attention on this part. See how it says left bound? Yours says that too. It means this little cursor.
Question mark.
Y'all see the little cursor blinking? It means take it to the left, somewhere over here on the left, and press enter. You're just trying to find an average. Okay, so everybody scroll to the, or wherever. I don't know if yours needs to go to the right or the left or whatever. And don't ask me where, just somewhere to the left of the minimum and press enter. Now what does it say?
3.4.
Okay, but now it's telling you to go to the what?
Right down.
The right bound. So where am I going to take it? To the right. And I'm trying to let it find the average. I'm trying to get it points over here.
How do you zoom out? Because I can't see the bottom of mine.
Zoom 6. Try zoom 6. So I'm going to go to the right a little bit somewhere and press enter.
It really doesn't matter where on the right.
It doesn't matter where, just go to the right of it. And guess, just go back to the minimum. Just go back as close as you can get and press enter. So what is this number right here?
There's numbers in our way.
I didn't get a number.
Did you press enter?
I pressed enter, I think.
You just press enter one time.
So you go to the left and press enter. You go to the right and press enter. And you go back to it and press enter. What is negative 1.9999999? It's negative 2. And then y is negative 10. So I didn't have to look at my table.
I think it's
Mine
good.
like it's -2 and then negative 10.
Negative 2, negative 10. What's easier?
The other one.
The table. So it might be, but you're going to probably have to know this anyway. Like if
Give
this
us
was
different answers.
It might be easier once we
What'd you
get
get, Ben?
I gave us all three.
negative 1.999.
That's negative
Mine
2.
negative
I got
2.1.
negative
Yeah.
2.001.
It should be negative 2.001 is negative 2. That's fine. And is your other number negative 10?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Yours says negative 2.1.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that's too far off.
2.12766.
Let's see.
Yeah, see, that's the worst part about it, is all the letters get in the way unlike the fancy one. Like, see, like when you're trying to find the thing, all the
Oh.
numbers get in the way.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fancy ones go a lot. The grass smaller though.
Where is it? There it is. To the right,
Oh, wait, you can move it.
back to it.
Yeah, I zoomed out on mine. Get
Oh,
There
okay.
it is.
Did you get
Okay.
negative 1.914?
Thank you. Negative 1.999. Yeah, that's negative 2. You would just round it. Okay, let's do another. Let's try another. Okay,
Your eyes like bloodshot.
let's
You
do
look red.
y equals
Y'all the best money matches.
negative 3x squared.
Wait, is this the next one?
Yeah. Minus 4x plus 6.
Is it a different one?
This is the, yeah, but we're going to do, I'm going to scratch this one out. We're going to find the same thing. Okay, so they want us to graph on our calculator, okay, and find all these things. So we do know, very good. Some of y'all are already knowing some parts, okay? So we're going to press y equals, and we're going to type in negative 3x squared minus 4x plus 6, and we graph. And I think it looks like -1. Like, look, I can count. So, see, on some of these, sometimes,
Okay, so
looks like I'm left 1 and up
mine
maybe
is
7.
very zoomed out.
Press zoom 6. How was that?
Oh,
Much better,
crap.
thank you.
Man.
So, I'm going to look at my table first and see if I can figure out my vertex there. Where does it repeat? I don't even see where it repeats.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't see where it repeats. I don't see where it repeats, so I can't use my table. What does that mean?
Use your brain.
You're gonna have to use the little second trace. I know it's a
I
maximum.
say it's a little negative. It's like all wacky.
So I was thinking it was gonna be -1, but it's not. So it must be a decimal.
It's negative 0.666 and goes on, and then the y is 7.3 goes on repeating.
I'm making sure I wrote it down right. Oh yeah, it's awful. Okay, I know. So it is second trace maximum. Everybody agree with that? And then, so there's the little cursor. It tells me what to do. It says go to the left. So I'm going to the left. And what do I press? Enter.
Wait, are you supposed to go a certain amount to the left?
No, I just kind of just go somewhere to the left. And then on the right, I just try and take it to
So
about,
what if you like went to the left, like right up here, and then you went to the right, like all the way down here, would it still be fine?
probably so. Yeah. I mean, I just try and keep mine a little consistent and then back to it. And mine says negative 0.6 repeated for my x value. Y'all might not know that, but that's negative 2/3. Did y'all know that?
Wait,
You did?
0.66 and
Great.
7.3.
Uh-huh.
1/3 square root 3.
I
Good,
got
good,
negative.
good. Okay, so I'm proud. All right,
That's
you can write this.
Mine's different.
And then hold on, and 7.3. Me, if it was me, I would have written that negative 2/3, and then I would have written 7 1/3.
But the decimal's fine,
But a decimal is
So
absolutely
mine
fine.
says negative .2.
So something
How
happened.
do they get them different than us? Tyler's different.
huh?
He's right.
It
It's
says the
different.
brain capacity is different.
It's not repeating on Tyler's.
Negative 3x squared minus 4x
You
plus
get some
6.
sheet calculator.
Right?
Actually, this case about it, so this is
Maximum.
better.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler, what number did you get?
It's the same number, but
You didn't
kind
press
of.
because it says guess still. Now it
I'm gonna
says
still write it
maximum
and put it in my
is.
paper.
Once it says maximum, it's back.
Got it.
Okay?
In this case, what would you do if I started
Don't do
calculator
that.
batteries and put them in my calculator?
I probably wouldn't know. Okay, what's my axis? But please don't. What's my axis of symmetry?
I don't know.
It's
0.06.
Negative 0.6
Yes,
repeated. Okay.
7.3.
We said it was a maximum, and what is it?
7.3.
7.3. Okay, and then what is the range?
Oh.
So
Line
it's
is
7.3.
Less than.
And if you need to look at your picture, you have to stay less than that.
It's eating the number, right?
Yep.
it's
Okay.
maximum's equal now.
This is easy.
Maximum is yeah.
The calculator it's not that hard anymore.
So,
I'm just gonna remember all the calculator buttons.
but that can be dangerous. It's great for college algebra. College algebra, they assume you know how to do all of this. If you don't, you have to spend your first 3 days of college algebra learning how to use a calculator. And it doesn't even count for points. Like, you just have to do that. So I'm trying to prepare you, but some other classes, apparently they don't use calculators.
I'm not taking no calls.
So
You have to take like at least one class.
finite math's totally different. It's nothing like this.
No, you can go in college.
Okay,
I'm gonna do
let's see. What do I have next? I have, boys, y'all need to go in like a minute. If you're playing basketball. Wait, was this boys or girls?
Place.
It's just boys? Okay.
then,
Um.
I thought I was in a police academy. He's in a police academy. He's in a police academy.
You need a broker away.
Okay.
You're gonna fail the first time.
The next problem, we graph.
I ain't gonna be a police. Heck no.
Okay, so this one is where it gets a little bit more difficult. We're good so far. So I'm gonna graph y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how to graph with the calculator and without it. We're gonna do without it first. Can you use the calculator on the test and your worksheets? Yes. Okay, but I want to show both ways. Okay, so y'all pay attention. This is gonna be. This is what our equation will look like.
What?
Okay, so we got.
Yeah.
So we're done.
If you're a boy basketball player,
I can go.
you can go
Wait, where we going?
to the gym, I think.
So you're gonna punish now basketball.
Because Ashton, did you not hear that whole conversation?
I'll stop for tomorrow because because I'm gonna have to reteach it anyway without them. Yeah. Now, yeah, you can graph like normal on the graphing calculator. Once you find the vertex, it's super easy. Without it is a little bit more difficult. We're gonna start on this problem tomorrow,
You're
y'all.
not playing basketball?
I would play, but I just don't feel practice.